Rumble, how are you enjoying the event so far? A lot of upset wins.
It's good, man. It's a great event so far. I think the fans are surprised by how good it is. I know they were expecting DC and I to fight, but they didn't get that. But I still think they're going to get what they asked for.
We're watching the Rico versus Potter fight too. Who do you think is going to win that one?
Oh, Rico, that's my boy. I trained with Rico before, so he's a monster. He's a big kid. He's a big kid, and Badahari, he's a living legend. But it's just Rico's time right now.
Where were you when you found out the news that DC was out of the fight, and how devastated were you that this fight was going to happen?
I heard he was, hurt, and then I wasn't sure, so I asked my manager, and then my manager told me, yeah, he was hurt. It didn't bother me because it was Thanksgiving Day because I got to eat, so I was pretty happy about that. So as soon as I found out he got hurt, I went and got a 6-pack of beer. Ate some mashed potatoes and gravy and some turkey, dude. I started living like a human again instead of like a robot.
How pissed were you when you found out Friday?
Excuse me?
How mad would you have been if you had found out Friday the day after?
Oh yeah, I really would have been mad. We would have had some words. But I understand it was his groin, I think, that was hurt. And I understand that because 2 weeks before I fought Glover, I aggravated my groin. And I just aggravated my groin. And so it was like if I turned left or right, it was sending shocks through my body, you know what I mean? If he tore his or whatever happened, I understand. So, it's no ill will towards DC. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he recovers quickly so we can get this fight going, man. I really want to fight him, and he wants to fight me. We want to go out there and do it. He knows I'm hungry. He knows I want to go out there and win. And he wants to remain champion, so it'll be a good fight.
But Rumble, John Jones is kind of hanging over the entire division.
No, he's not.
How are you thinking,
He's not hanging over the division. He's not hanging over the division. He's not in the picture right now.
He's never been defeated.
He's never been defeated, but he's not in the picture right now. John is still pound for pound the best fighter ever at 205. Still, in my opinion, besides Demetrius Johnson, be the pound for pound greatest fighter ever to get inside the octagon. I have nothing but respect for him, but he's just not in the picture right now. You know what I mean? Whenever his time comes, he'll be back in the picture. He'll be a subject then. He'll be a topic. He'll be an issue then we have to deal with. But right now, it's just DC and myself that everybody needs to worry about. We don't need to worry about the rest of the division because I don't think DC wants to fight anybody else because I've already cleaned out the top 5 in the division, so DC really isn't interested in anybody else unless he wants no offense to Bader, but if he wants Bader, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's, I beat Bader, I crushed him, you know what I mean? And I don't think nothing, that's not a question, you know what I mean? I think it's just DC and I, man, that's it.
Were you ever offered Gegard Mousasi? There was talks about him potentially fighting.
I was offered him, but it was pointless. As much as I don't like the interim title, like I told my man Ariel, it's pointless. I've talked trash about the interim title. DC has talked about the interim title. It's pointless. What are they around for unless the guy's been out for over a year and he's seriously injured? He's gonna Dominic Cruz when he was injured. They needed a champion, so they put the interim title up. Was it the interim title or was it the title? For Dominic Cruz.
That it became the title.
Okay. If I would have beat Gegard, it wouldn't have meant anything. Everybody would have came up with an excuse saying, "Oh, he's smaller, you're bigger, you're supposed to win. You're a top 5 fighter. He's whatever he is in middleweight." It wouldn't have meant anything. And then if I would have lost to him, I would have lost everything. Everybody would have said, "You suck. You fighting against DC was a fluke. You don't belong in the top 5 and light heavyweight." So it would have been excuses left and right if I would have won or if I would have lost.
Yesterday you mentioned Gegard's not even in the picture, he's not relevant.
He's relevant.
Right, but in the light heavyweight division.
Yeah.
But did you realize that before Anderson Silva stepped up, they had actually offered Gegard the fight?
Huh?
Yeah, DC.
Against DC.
DC was going to fight Gegard. He accepted, but then all of a sudden Anderson came in the picture, and then they took it back away from him.
I guess they just wanted to sell. You know how it is.
Well, Anderson Silva stepped in.
Yeah. But they offered Gegard. You said
he had it for about 6-7 hours.
Oh, I thought you was about to say 6-7 seconds. But
No.
but I think that would have been an interesting fight too. Gegard he's crafty, man. He's tricking, and a lot of people from my camp were saying that, oh, it's an easy fight, and I'm like, dude he's a monster. He's a beast. He has a ton of experience in the cage, and even in the boxing ring. He's naturally a kickboxer because he comes from Holland, you know, and he's crafty on the ground. Like, just because he's been, I think he was submitted by H.E.A.T or something like that, or whatever. Jacare, but it's Jacare, bro. It's like you touch the ground with that guy, you're done, you know? So, if he would have taken that fight, it would have been interesting, but, you know, of course, the fans want to see Anderson anytime they can, so my hat goes off to DC and Anderson for putting on a show. It might not have been that entertaining, but DC did what he had to do to win. And Anderson, that shows you the level of toughness and how good he really is, because he came to the fight to chill. Hadn't been training, from what the word is. He hadn't been training, didn't do anything, came with just some regular clothes to go out and party in, and all of a sudden he's walking around saying, hey, you got a cup, you got a mouthpiece, you got some gloves, something, you know what I mean? So I love Anderson for that, you know.
When you did the 206 media tour, it's your first time in Toronto. Now that you've actually been able, you know, to come here, have you been able to see the city at all? What are your thoughts?
It was dope. It was dope. Sorry, that's my family over there. I'm telling my cousin to come here. I want him to take some pictures. It's his first time out of the country. But you good, you ain't got to get on the camera. No, come here. I want you to just record it. I just want you to record it, man. Record it. Record this. Live in the moment, man. Yeah, all right, sorry, that's my cousin.
It's okay, family first, right?
Yeah, right, and
how's Toronto treating you?
great. We came the first time. Toronto showed me so much love. They showed DC love too, but I don't think DC had the love that I had, man. And the guys and the ladies and the kids and the parents, whoever, whatever you want to say, that everybody was amazing. So when the fight got canceled, I felt bad. You know what I mean? And I wanted to give back to the fans, because before the fight, I was getting so much love on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then once the fight got canceled, I got 10 times the amount of love and attention from the fans and stuff like that. So I felt bad. I just wanted to come back and give you guys something. You know, I wanted to show face and say what's up, shake some hands, give some babies, you know, a hug and a kiss. You know what I mean? And so far, it's been great.
But how cool is it that you can take your cousin out of the country for the first time, and he's seeing you getting cheered, and people come up to the question and ask for your autograph or picture?
It's so crazy. I got one of my best friends, Terrence, from high school here. We played football together. He don't know how to act. He's so happy that he's here. He's never been to a fight. My cousin Sean, my mom and his mom are sisters, and this is his first time out of the country and experiencing this. And my boy Travis, Terrence's brother, he's never been to an event like this either. They've never seen me like this, you know what I mean? All of us are country boys from the backwoods, you know what I mean? We're just country guys that are just living in the moment right now. And I didn't even know they were coming. And they showed up, you know, what they told me like 2 days before, and then they showed up. I didn't think they was gonna show up, but they did. And I'm glad they showed up. So far, we all have been laughing and having fun, man. This whole experience right now, I'm a fan right now. I'm not even a fighter. I'm a fan. I'm enjoying this with my boys. I'm enjoying this moment with you guys, and I'm just cherishing the moment, man.
Now,
That's it.
I know you used to be a big WWE fan.
I did?
How many suplexes have Terrence taken for you?
None. That man,
up the day.
he don't want it. He don't want it. He don't want it. See, you about to get him talking. Let's not do that. But no, Terrence was a basketball player. He was honestly, he was a phenomenal football player. He might have been small, but he was like who I want to say, Darren Sproles. You know how fast and athletic Darren Sproles is? He's like that. And he was a phenomenal basketball and football player. He was to the point where whenever we played football, everybody that was like supposed to be like the top dog on the team was injured. I think we were sophomores, freshmen and sophomores. He was see how you see him talking, man? And he was running back kickoff returns like it was nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody, I thought I was good, but this guy was like killing the competition as a freshman. And he was definitely all-state player, man. He was amazing. So right now I'm having the most fun I've ever had at an event, besides with my brothers from California and my other brother in Virginia, sorry. And right now, man, I'm just blessed and happy, honestly.
Rambo, 2 quick questions for you. Do you have a deadline as to when or how long you'll wait for DC? Because
forever.
Even if he can't fight till September or something,
I'll wait, man. I'll wait. I want to fight him. I've been training my butt off to fight DC. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves it more than me. Nobody has worked hard as I have to get in the position that I'm in again. And yeah, everybody else got to get to the back of the line and wait behind me. Even if I die, I'm coming back. Everybody's got to wait.
Even if it's a year.
Even if it's a year, man. You know what? I was out of the UFC for 2 years.
Yeah, but you were
and I waited to get in this position right now to talk to you again.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'll wait. I just want to fight DC again and have fun and live in the moment, bro. You know what I mean?
And then yesterday we got a glimpse of what it's like being a professional fighter, especially these days on social media, where when you have a fan come up and sort of question why you're not taking a fight, you know, just fight anyone anytime. But deep down, you said the right thing, but deep down, does that not piss you off? And I'm sure you see that on Twitter all the time, people trying to... How do you react to that? How do you deal with that?
It pisses you off because nobody knows the situation or the position I'm in. Nobody knows how hard I worked unless you're in the gym with me. Unless you're around me every day. For a guy to say something that stupid, you know, I don't know, maybe, like I said, say no to drugs. You know what I mean? The dude was stupid. You know, from the moment he opened up his mouth, he started dropping F-bombs and stuff, so I knew he was no good. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was drunk, I don't know if he was on drugs, I don't know if he was just feeling himself, you know what I mean? Little man syndrome or whatever, you know, something was going on with him, but like I told some of my people in the back, I said, there's always that one guy or one person that will say something stupid for, you know, the Q&A, and they saw it firsthand for the first time
You
ever.
get that a lot on Facebook and Twitter too. People are trying to call you out and question you as a fighter, right?
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
you gone better with that?
I used to have a loud mouth, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and talk trash right back. I still do sometimes, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it's all fun and games to me. People are gonna talk no matter what. Same thing regarding like the Mousasi fight. This guy was talking about that, and he started bringing up Conor McGregor and things. That's Conor's Conor. I'm not making $13 million a fight. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm breaking up pennies or anything like that, but this is my body. This is my career. I will always do what's best for me. Take it or leave it, love it or hate it. This is what you're gonna get.
Have you ever had a situation like that happen in the gym where you get those guys that they've got the ego and they want to try to go with a pro and say, hey, I went with Rumble, I hit him hard? But...
No. I train with some pretty legit professionals, and even if they aren't professionals, they've been in the game long enough that they know not to do anything stupid. I think the hardest I've ever been hit in the gym was by what's that beast name from France that just No, he ain't from France. He's from, yeah, exactly. I want to say Francis or something like that. The dude that just did the Kimura. The Kimura. Yeah. He came and trained with us, and the first day we trained together when I came in the gym. I think I was getting ready for DC. I think it was sparring day. Boy, we started oh shit. Sorry. We were sparring and Buddy, I hit him one time and I thought I was out of the way. Hey, that Buddy can hit. He can hit.
So what's that moment like? Is that some game respect game moment? Because most people look at you as the biggest hitter in MMA.
Before, I respected him more after the hit. He hit me and I mean he hit me square in my nose. And I'm glad it didn't break, you know, but he really did hit me hard. And that's when I was like, okay, if this guy's hitting me hard and I'm saying, wow, then everybody else in the heavyweight division they have 4-ounce gloves on and they're getting hit with those, and he's cracking people. You know what I mean? It might not be the best technique, but it's so much power and so much speed behind him. If he like I said, he came and trained with us for like a week or two. So to me, I consider him a teammate already. You know what I mean? Because he was so respectful and he trained hard. He didn't say anything. He just trained. And you know, I wish him nothing but the best too. That kid has a bright future. I want to see him and Derek Lewis fight. I think that would just be insane. You know what I mean? Because it's two dudes, no technique, just throwing bombs, no takedowns coming along. You know, a couple of kicks there, here and there, and some slobber going here and there. But it'd be a great fight. I'm playing matchmaker right now, so if Joe Silva, you know, Mick want to hire me, I'm available.
You've been talking about the team and stuff. Can you talk about Blackhouse? Blackhouse, the gym. How's the gym doing?
I don't know. I'm with Blackzilians.
I'm sorry, what am I saying? Blackzilians.
Yeah. Blackhouse is a good gym, though. It's a good team, yeah.
No, Blackzilians.
Blackzilians, We're man, it's confusing because I don't want to tell you guys a lie. You know what I mean? We're all over the place right now. But for the most part, the core guys are sticking together. We're still training hard. I can't tell you anything about a specific individual or anything like that, but we're still around. People might not believe that we're around, but we're around. You know, my teammate is Kamaru Usman. He's still a Blackzilian. Rashad is still a Blackzilian. Michael, you know, we still got those top elite guys that are sticking together. And whatever you guys are seeing in the media and the word on the streets, some of it could be true, some of it could be lie, but somewhere in the middle is the truth. You know what I mean? I will say that, and I'll never not be a Blackzilian for sure.
Right. Well, we're hearing from some sources close to Florida that the gym
close to Florida, or
in
actually
Florida,
the Blackzilian camp.
The Blackzilians that
Blackzilians are saying it.
Someone
It's a yes or a no question. You're gonna let me know. I'm not gonna call them
someone
out.
in Florida who works with you guys is saying that the gym might be going bankrupt and it might be.
I don't know about it. I got my own bills, bro. I don't pay attention to all of that. That stuff is up to Glenn and all of that. Glenn and I are close, but I don't get in his financial business and his personal business. You know what I mean?
If it did, knowing you guys are a close team, if it did fold and the gym closes, can you envision yourself opening your own gym?
I won't open up a gym, but we have other options for sure. We have other options. We have other guys that are affiliates and close to us and friends that have gyms. So we'll do our thing. We'll do our thing.
So waiting for Cormier actually could be a good thing if you need to rearrange.
Yeah. Either way, I'm fine. Even if the team just completely exploded and got destroyed and was never around, I'm fine.
Right.
I'm fine. I have my guys. I have my trainers. I have my training partners. I have the money to keep going. You know what I mean? So I'm good.
So Rumble,
Okay.
So Rumble, you fought 4 different weight classes. You've been in the UFC, been out of the UFC.
4?
Welterweight, middleweight.
Like you're right.
If you get that light heavyweight belt, would that be the culmination of the dream for you? Is that?
Yeah. You know, everybody's dream is to be a champion in every weight class. Even if you suck, you want to be a champion. So yeah, I definitely want to be the champion. It'll be a dream of mine. You know, I've been working very hard. You guys have seen me at my lowest. You guys have seen me when nobody knew who I was, and now I'm like, what is it, the 2% of the fighters that people actually pay attention to and stuff like that. I do good, y'all talk about me. I do bad, you guys talk about me. I don't do anything, you guys talk about me, so I guess I'm in a good spot.
Thank you, Rumble.
After the light heavyweight championship, you get the belt. Would you want to face Wolverine someday in the future?
I'll face Wolverine one day. He's a good fighter. I respect him. He's a hell of a fighter. When he first came into the game and he was at my gym, I was actually a little intimidated by him because he was just, you know, jacked. And his punches weren't strong, but his kicks were it. You know what I mean? So he kicked me one time. I did a 360. He might not remember it, but I remember it.
Thank you again, Rumble.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And Karyn, I just want to tell you I love you, and I'm a big fan, and I hope you're having fun over there in LA doing your job. I'm over here representing. All right.
Thanks a lot, Rumble.